Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl Miss P. I hope you're doing fabulous. Is my earring in? Oh yeah, okay. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing fabulous and I am here to do another chit chat video for you guys. Haven't done a chit chat in a minute just because last week it was my birthday week, and big shout outs to all of you guys who sent me messages and all of that. I really do appreciate it, and I had a great birthday week of just reflecting and relaxing because I'm the type, I'm go and I rarely take time to just sit down and do absolutely nothing. So that's what I did last week. I didn't do any videos, nothing of the sort. I just chilled and relaxed. Y'all see my new hair, my new weave hair? I love it. I like it. I don't have to mess with mine, and it's perfect because it has been raining for the last couple of days, but now it just got chilly outside. So that's perfect because I don't have to put no hat on. Like, I have my hat right here. So yeah, I have a full sew-in. I don't have any, well, my hair is out right here and around the perimeter so I can put it in a ponytail and stuff. But I love my hair. I enjoy it. I really like it. I've had it in now since last Friday. If you guys want to see my hair in different angles and different outfits, just follow me on Instagram, Miss TP90. Follow me on Twitter, Miss TP90. Hit me up on Facebook. I am on Facebook. I'm getting back into Facebook a lot more. Oh my god, did y'all see Catfish with Bow Wow? Like, seriously though. Okay, that was the craziest Catfish episode that I have seen because baby girl actually thought that she was with Bow Wow, knowing good and well Bow Wow bounce with me, bounce with me. You go to talk to Bow Wow on Facebook on a fan page, knowing good and well he not gonna hit you up saying, hey bae, never, not gonna happen. I wish Christian Keys would do that, okay? And he's not even on Bow Wow's level, but I would have to check everything. I'm saying everything to make sure that's him. You know what I'm saying? Like, ew. I'm not gonna lie, I thought MTV was doing a prank and they would have been like, here goes Bow Wow. Still see why your little spidey senses was tingling. You were like, oh shoot, this might be Bow Wow. But my thing is, okay, he on 106 every day. Like, every day. You know exactly what he doing at 6 o'clock. And you sit here, what? And he talking about, I'm Shad. Yeah, you right, I'm not Bow Wow. Good night, get the hell out of here. You are not Bow Wow. Next thing, when she goes to Atlanta, he said, meet me at my cousin's house. That's another red flag. That's a no-no. So she did talk to somebody on the phone. You should know what Bow Wow's voice would sound like. Never. Comes to find out, baby boy is a baby girl. Okay. And he basically is on Facebook. He, she, he, her, okay, is on Facebook and is trying to act like he's Bow Wow so that he can get girls, and he is fine with that. He said, yeah, you know, and I got my lambskin dildo. It feel like real human skin. The lambskin dildos, like, it was just too much. I love Neve, but Max be getting it in. He was like, so wait, where you get that money from? Because I know good and well we ain't seen or heard none of your records. What do you do? And he was like, you know, I be getting it from family, but they know I'm gonna give it back when I get where I want to be. I was like, what? Who is going to give you that amount of money knowing good and well you're not gonna do nothing with it? Next, at the end, she was like, I can't even look at you right now because I can just give you a handshake. And I was like, girl, never mind. Let's never try this again. Security, you know better. I just couldn't get over the lambskin dildo. She was adamant about telling people about that lambskin dildo. I saw a commercial for CPI security and the dispatcher was like, we see that you are in the house right now. We're gonna call the police. Get out. Is there a way that I can have my own message and a deep Debo voice come out like, get your ass out of this house? The only thing in this house is a Capri Sun. I was watching Preachers of LA last night on Oxygen. I watched it. Why? Because I'm a fan of Deidre Hatton. I like his music. And I was like, okay, he's on a reality show. He's very extra at times, so I can see how he would be on a reality show. They also had, Lord help me, Ron Gibson. They had Clarence McClendon. They had the little white preacher. I'm sorry, I don't know his name. And also, God, who else? Noel Jones and Wayne Cheney. I hope, is it Chesney or Cheney? I can't remember. But there's like 5 of them. But the most prominent ones up there are Noel Jones and Clarence McClendon and Deidre Hatton. So you have Deidre Hatton, who is in the forefront because he has had a child out of wedlock and he was a gospel artist and he had a child out of wedlock before his divorce was final. Now he's trying to come back out and be like, hey, Everybody accepted. You have Clarence McClendon. He was with his wife in the church, and then he said that God told him that his wife right now is the one for him. So he divorced that wife and got with this one. Now you have Noel Jones, who has a mega church. He's a mega star in the ministry, and yet he's single and wants to mingle. Now you have Ron Gibson. He's a former gang member, and he is now going and spreading the love of Jesus Christ. And you also have the white minister. Lord, please don't kill the messenger that I don't know his name. But he's a former drug addict, and now he's spreading the love of Jesus Christ. And you have the Wayne guy, bless his heart. We don't know his little story right now. He's just carrying on his granddaddy's legacy. But that is the show. So I watched the show last night, and here is where the drama happened. We're gonna bypass everything, and what we're gonna talk about is the showdown between McClendon and Haddon. So they're going back and forth, and basically Deidre Haddon said, hey, do you think it's right to charge people to preach the gospel? All of them were like, heck yeah, you got to charge for me to come out. And Clarence McClendon, he comes in with all of his entourage saying, I have another meeting after this and I have to get ready. So he's sitting there with his loafers on and his little Tom Fords, whatever he got on. And he was just sitting there like, And he was like, of course, yes. I mean, if I have my entourage of about 5 people. Deidre Haddon was like, whoa. They just want you. So you need an entourage to be able to preach good. And Clarence was like, oh, no, that is not what I thought, son. And I see exactly why Deidre was getting a little hasty, because he was like, hey, I'm not as young as you claim that I am. All I'm asking is, are you able to preach without your entourage? Did you have an entourage before you started preaching? Ron Gibson, the middleman, he was like, yeah, I had people before I was a minister. So I posed the question on Facebook and Twitter, and I said, what did you guys think of Preachers of LA? And a lot of you guys told me what you thought, and then you were like, Miss P, who do you think was in the right or the wrong between the two? Here's what I think. I saw both sides. On one hand, I see what Clarence McClendon was talking about. If you have 1 or 2 people rolling with you, you have things that you need when you go somewhere. They have their waters. They make sure they get everything to them. They make sure they have their sermon together. They have it for them. So I understand that. But about 5 people, you taking a little bit too far, bruh. Also, McClendon said, well, hey, I don't have to take every invite. I go when the Spirit leads me to go. And I was like, you have a point as well. There's been some people that I know, they'll be like, hey, let me think about it, let me pray about it, and then I'll get back to you. There's nothing wrong with that. On the other hand, I see what Deidre Haddon was saying with, okay, thinking you were up here, where in all actuality, you're just here to spread the gospel. That's all you are here to do. So you need an entourage, you need your singers, you need your minister of music, you need everybody in order for you to preach. I would think not. I feel as though they're on 2 different scales. You can agree to disagree, and that's what I agreed with Ron Gibson. You can agree to disagree when it comes down to how you run your church. That's why everybody and their mama got a church. Oh, you don't like what I do? You don't like my doctrine? Well, I can do something else. That is totally fine. So many people need all this extra fluff and they can't get down to the real issue. I agree with that as well. But sometimes some people, that's what they have and that's what people like, so that's what they do. So I'm not shooting anybody. I know the show is going to be extra messy, and it gave me Real Housewives of Atlanta tease, and I wasn't here for it. I was like, no, I'm not ready. I've been catching up on all of these shows. Everybody's been asking me to get into Scandal. Will I review Scandal? I'm not sure yet. I know I'll officially be back to review shows when Love and Hip Hop comes back, and Chrissy and Jimmy, when they come back. That is October 28th, and I will definitely be back for a new What You Say Happen Now, because that looks all sorts of rash. I cannot wait. I've just been waiting for shows that make me laugh and want me to do impersonations. You know what I'm saying? Scandal, I love going in with you guys on Scandal on Twitter, so make sure you follow me on Twitter so that we can get it in during Scandal. But honey, Olivia was giving me everything with that jacket, honey. Yes! And somebody told me that jacket was like $28,000. The hell I would. I wish I would get a jacket for that much. Good night. Good all the way night, Olivia Pope. Even though a lot of people can't stand Billy, Billy just does everything for me for some reason. She's such a bitch, and I love it. I've been getting into Grey's Anatomy. I'm all caught up. I love it. And Weber, he was like, Meredith, get out of my face. I loved it. I'm also getting into Breaking Bad. I am on season 2, episode number 3, I believe. I really like it. It's fall, which is my favorite season. I really love this time of year, and yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, understand me a lot more, not necessarily moving so fast. I'm always go, 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 and I haven't been able to sit down and just be still. And that's the scariest, when you're still with yourself and you can only hear your own thoughts and what you want. But it also helps you at the same time. So it's hard for me to be vulnerable and open, but I know that I have to be to help myself to grow. So that's what I've been doing a lot lately. I've just been really, really chill and quiet, and it's scary to be quiet and still when you're doing so many things to distract yourself from learning about you. So that's really, really hard for me. So that's something that I'm learning, and that's another thing in this chit chat series, me just telling you guys what's on my mind and what I've been doing. So lately, like I said, I've just been chilling, being one with self. I've always had everything progressing, like, oh, I do this after I do this, but now I'm like, oh, what do I do now? But it's scary. It's scary to be this vulnerable and this open, and to not know about what's coming up next. But that's also the fun part about living, and I'm excited about that. One thing that I want to ask you guys, I always pose a question. You can comment with your regular stuff, because I want to go in on Preachers of LA and Catfish and all this, but one question that I really want to ask you guys is it hard for you to be vulnerable and open and notice things about yourself that you want to change? Is it easy for you to do that, or is it harder for you to just be one with yourself and notice who you are and to love who you are internally? That's what I'm learning to do, is falling in love with myself all over again. I was in love with what others thought I was, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm totally cool with being who I am and loving me. So is that hard for you guys to do? How do you do that? So, you know, I just want to compare notes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know if you like this chit chat series. Please be sure to like this video. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless.